Hello, good evening. Okay, so it's a Wednesday evening. I believe everyone is just enjoying, chill out, on a Wednesday. Hello, good evening. So what I would do is I will quickly jump into the presentation, the training. So I believe you come here to this training. The purpose is to understand or to present answer to your customer. Am I right? You probably already using the mattress stopper and you start sharing the goodness, the benefits, but you probably face some objections, question that you cannot answer. So tonight, this training will help present you the answer and to bring clarity to your customers, or even if yourself is sitting on the fence, wondering if you should buy the mattress stopper, this is the right training for you. So let me start sharing my presentation with everyone. Okay, so if you have team members that is coming on but have yet to come on, you can give them a nudge, tell them it's starting very soon, because we only have 30 minutes, not going to like take up more of anybody's time. Okay. Okay, and now I cannot see any comments. Okay, anyway, so tonight training is all about mattress stopper. Okay, I'm able to see your comment, but if you have, I think the PA teacher can actually help text the question to me, and I'll be on my phone checking every now and then as well. So yes, mattress stopper. It's very interesting. A lot of us, when we buy things, right, we often look at like, I wonder if you are also, because we love quality product. And today, our mattress stopper is really, when people, ask you, says that it's expensive, I always share with them that they are actually getting a quality product, something that is simple and safe to use, but it is also sustainable. In what way sustainable? You see, our mattress stopper is imported 100% from Japan. So you would already know that when you hear the word Japan, it's usually about quality assurance, is about the exquisite craftsmanship. Why? Because there are many company in Japan that is already more than 200 years of history. And our mattress stopper has 60 years established history in making the healthcare mattress stopper. And that is why when we talk about Japanese brand, they usually have this spirit of craftsmanship. So whenever they do, they want to make it something that is of quality. It's something like you're crafting like a jewel, so it's so precious. And because of this craftsman spirits, right, our mattress stopper, before it get launched, before it get approved into the market, it has to bear that PSE mark. So this PSE mark is a certification authorized by the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry. So the Japan government, the ministry, will have to approve it before we can start launching it to sales. Okay, so this is the very number one point that I would like to share. The other one as we all know, now it's all about technology. Our modern lifestyle is all about technology, how we can leverage on the technology, right? So we know technology, even like handphone, we have 3G, 4G, and now coming to 5G. So it is the same for our new generation smart sleep technology, which is our spectrum and negative potential mattress. Now, when we talk about negative potential, you probably may think that, hey, it could be something new. No. Okay, it's not something new, right? This negative potential is already coming to 100 years history in Japan. It is already a matured technology. And as you can see, you know that Japanese people, they are actually the aging population, the aging society. And you might be wondering, actually, why Japanese people aging, but they are long life, right? They live a long life. It is because of them using such negative potential therapy at home. So they are very highly confident in such therapy that usually most of their home, they will have some sort of machine like this, probably on the chair, on the table, beside their bed, or yeah. And they, as you can see here, they use a lot of such so-called machine to help them to improve their lifestyle, improve their health. And they rated it 90%, 97% satisfaction rate. So this is not a new technology. It's something that has been, over 100 years. And that is why our spectrum negative potential mattress has this, negative potential. And what are the 5 core features? So very important. Number one, it is made of 100% Japan technology. Okay, it's manufactured in Japan. Next, of course, you will see here there is this negative 400 negative potential therapy function. So you must be wondering why. If you look at the picture, you probably will see the negative 400. You probably were wondering, for people who know of such therapy, such function, you probably were asking, how come it's 400? How come it's not like 100 or maybe 1000 or something, right? So 400 is actually a range whereby it is safe for use at home. If it's anything more than 400, you will need a medical healthcare personnel, the people to actually observe the usage of such a therapy machine. Okay, number 3 is the germanium fabric spectrum. Now, this germanium fabric spectrum is actually our patented function, which I will share more later. And of course, far infrared, this is the thermotherapy function as well. As we know, it is able to reduce or prevent cancer risk. And of course, this technology is approved by the Japan Ministry of Health and Welfare. Okay, so number 3. So what is so special about negative potential technology, right? It is so common. So what is it all about? It actually helps improve sub-health, which is why the Japanese people, and now a lot of Malaysian, Singaporean, and even over the world, why a lot of people trust this He&Me mattress stopper is because of this R&D, research and development principle. The concept that we employ is because we want to create health through better sleep without even changing your lifestyle. Okay, so our company, we recognize that we are modern people, we are so busy, and how can we leverage on technology, smart sleep technology, to improve our lifestyle? So as you can see here, majority of people are actually falls into this sub-health category, 75%, including you and me. Okay, so what happened with this sub-health is it does means that our health is not for example, like if you have like headache, migraine, probably a lot of you find that why, you know, I have body ache, neck ache and stuff like that. These are sub-health issue. Okay, even your gut health, these are sub-health issue. But with sub-health, and if you don't manage it, it will be difficult for you to reverse it, right? So for example, like you know, when you keep having headache and things like that, they could, of course, there could be a lot of reason to having a headache, but for example, like high blood pressure, usually high blood pressure when you are dehydrated, okay, you would probably have like a headache. Even normal people without high blood pressure, with normal blood pressure, they, when they are dehydrated, they already feel that they are having a headache. So if you are have this high blood pressure, that means to say that it is very difficult for you to reverse back to normal blood pressure unless you have to you have to keep taking medication. There is no way for you to stop taking medication, because it is very important not to stop medication for high blood pressure. So it's the same as diabetes. Once insulin resistant, you know, is unable to work, you have type 2 diabetes, then it's very difficult for you to reverse back to pre-diabetic condition. Same as stroke and cancer. You can be cancer survivor in cancer remission, but it is very difficult to become cancer free. Okay, yeah, so this is what I meant. Yeah, okay, just let me check in case there are questions. Okay, yep. So now the next thing we ask ourselves is, hey, do we have electricity in our body? Why this is important? Because electricity gives us energy. And how do people get the energy? You know, you can imagine ourselves, right? Like I do not know about you, but for me, now that as I, you know, grow older, as I live older, I find that my energy spent, or rather, you know, I am not as uh, energetic, or how would I say, you know, comparing myself like a kid to a teenager, you know, until now I'm middle age, you know, there is a great difference. Like, you know, you probably will see that your children, your grandchildren, they are full of energy, pong pong tiao tiao, right? A whole day, and they are not tired at all. But by the time like we are like 30, especially 40, 50s and 60s, you already feel like, my battery already like halfway there, right? So our this electricity in our body, it means that no, does it means that, oh, if I grow older, does it mean that my energy will become lower, lesser? Yes and no. So it's like your handphone, right? Your handphone, when it don't have battery, you need to charge. And how do we charge? We charge by, for example, going to nature to get our body recharged back with the electrons, because our body is full of you know, there is a balance of positive and negative ions in our body. So when we are in a natural environment, in the nature, whereby even like you go you know, grounding, you step on the ground barefoot, you actually replaces our body electron, and that is how we can get our energy back. So think back, why every time when you're tired, when you go out to a garden, you know, you breathe in the fresh air, that is how we get our body recharged. And it is true, cell energy, the level in our cell energy actually determines our health condition. So how does our sleep technology helps in recharging our body? So when you are at night, you sleeping, you know, this mattress topper will emit this negative potential field. So you see all the negative potential around that man sleeping. So our skin is the largest organ. So it will absorb all the goodness that is in the air, in your bedroom. Everything will be absorbed into our body, and our body will start to have a balance of this ions in our body, and that is how we recharge by sleep. And our company is our founder is so smart, so wise to actually think of helping us revitalize ourselves when we sleep. So as you can see here, our body, how our cell how our cell take in and replace all the negative electrons, and then anything that is no good, it will be detoxed as waste, as toxin. And whatever that is good, like the air, the diet that you have, it will help in our cell regeneration. So a lot of people, you probably would have like friend ask you, hey, but is it true? Is our blood so important? Is our blood important? When you don't have blood, we are unable to do a lot of things, right? That's why it is that's why during surgery, losing blood is very dangerous. So we agree that all disease that actually arises from the blood. Why? Because our blood also has a negative ion that determine the health. So like what you see here, our negative ion, this negative potential not only just help in purifying the air to help our body, at the same time it can clean our blood. Like if you probably have seen 中医, right, traditional Chinese medicine, they probably will say that your blood 很浓稠啦, 不干净啦, it's not clean. This is where they mean that your blood pH level is very acidic. So normal blood pH level is hovering between 7.35 to 7.45. Okay, there is no way our blood pH will be neutral at 7. That is too acidic already. So usually it will hover, the normal range will be hover 7.35 to 7.45. If anything that is below 7.35, that would be very acidic, and very acidic blood pH is no good for our body, because it can lead to, in long term, chronic wise, it can lead to acidosis. So acidosis will cause a lot of imbalance in our red blood cell. So for example, like our diet. Okay, I'm a nutritionist, so I love to share anything that's about diet. So when you eat a lot of 大鱼大肉, a lot of meat, and you don't eat clean, or you don't eat healthy like vegetables, fruits, and things like that, you most likely will get gout. Okay, so gout is actually, it means that your blood pH is really low. So what you can see here is, on the right, you see how normal red blood cell looks like. It looks so pretty. Okay, so other when your red blood cell is oxidized, that means it's like degenerating. So you will see that actually it doesn't look so pretty at all. It's all clumping together, and this is what it meant by blood is important, because it can lead to many diseases. So how can our negative potential helps you with sleep? It helps you ease into deep sleep. The reason is because our brain, our nervous system is such a unique organ. It's such a unique organ because when we say deep sleep helps in to improve our self-healing ability. It means that when during deep sleep, our body engage in necessary repair. Okay, it includes restoration of our tissue, our muscle, strengthen our immune system, which is a critical phase for physical recovery and overall well-being. It is also associated with secretion of hormone. So we know that hormone doesn't comes in our, for female it's ovary, but it's also our thyroid, our brain also have hormones. It can secrete hormones. So it plays vital role in metabolism, muscle development, even growth hormone. Okay, growth hormone is not just for children, okay, for adults as well, for your nails, for your hair. So it's very important, very crucial. Also, like I was saying that why our this nervous system, because when your nervous system is at rest, when your nervous system is at rest, it will actually helps you ease into sleep. Okay, so you will not be like, be awake, the whole night. It able to help promote better deep sleep, because our brain should be able to help us go into deep sleep. But if it cannot, then negative potential is able to help promote to help our brain relax, so that we can sleep easier. Now the next thing is negative potential is able to treat both symptoms and root cause, isn't it? So is there anyone who just want to treat their symptoms without root cause? Anyone? You can type, I probably can see. Yeah, I believe that a lot of people are very afraid of side effect, okay, side effect of taking medication or taking certain supplement. Am I right? Okay. Yeah, I am very afraid. Even oral supplement, I am very afraid as well. Why? Because sometimes oral supplements or even like a medication that we take can address the symptom, okay, can address the side effect of our illness, but it cannot treat the root cause. So when we take medication or even supplement, because supplements are man-made, right? Man-made, so it could have, it's like taking like half medicine, half poison. Okay, that is what it means. So negative potential, this technology is so unique. It actually solves the issue by targeting your root cause. So this is how great it is. Okay, I'll jump into the next one. So other than negative potential, the matured technology, what is anything new? Okay, so this new thing is called a germanium spectrum energy. Have you heard of that? If you have heard of that, you can type 111, okay? Now, if you have not, then it's okay. Listen on, because the unique energy, unique spectrum energy and the germanium fiber is able to adjust our body cell frequency. Okay, what does it mean, adjust our body cell frequency? Did I see okay, I thought I saw some comments. Okay, so what's how does it regulate our body cell? You know that our body have frequency, right? Our body have energy, electricity. So when there is electricity, it means that there is some frequency, right? This frequency is like a Wi-Fi, we can't see, okay? But yes, okay, there is frequency. So how does it make? Okay, so it actually is a germanium spectrum fiber. So this, you must be wondering, what is germanium, right? Germanium is actually a scarce resources around the world. So when this germanium is embedded into our fabric, embedded into our fiber of our mattress topper, what happens is when you sleep, when you turn on the function, and when the temperature goes up to 32 and above, it will emit negative ion and far infrared. So you already know about negative ion, negative potential. Now, far infrared has the ability to enhance our core body temperature. How does it enhance? By improving our microcirculation in order to promote metabolism. Because when we have good metabolism, our body have better cell activity, therefore is able to do a proper detox in our body. So a lot of people who probably have a lot of gut issue, like example, constipation, it means that their body may not be able to metabolize and detox ideally, optimally. And that is how this germanium spectrum is able to help. Okay, next, how does this spectrum fiber generate? So, and how does it got to do with our cell frequency? So as we said, right, our body, we have so many organs, and therefore we have so many cells, and different organs cell vibration, the frequency and the vibration is very different. Okay, remember, like wavelength, right? There is high and low. So spectrum energy is this wide range of frequency that covers our amplitude of our human cell, which means it also has this high penetrating power that is able to correct the frequency, the vibration of any of our cell that has been damaged or weakened. So which means to say, adjust your haywire cell frequency to its normal state, right? Okay. And that is why our patented technology, not only in our sleep mattress topper, but also in our garment. And that is why we are proud to say that our technology is a 24 hours therapy. So how does it work? Like I already shared, the germanium fiber, the germanium is actually embedded into the fabric, the fiber of the material, and using nanotechnology. So this is actually not just a piece of cloth, not just a mattress stopper on your bed. It is actually a functional fabric that brings you the health benefits. So how does it help with our body temperature and our health? So as you can see here, if you look at the graph on the right, you will see as long as your body touches this spectrum fiber, what it does, it creates a resonance. Okay, the frequency that will create a resonance in our body, right? So what happens is it will regulate our body temperature. For here, it says it increased because most of the time, modern people, we are living in a air condition. I believe Singapore and Malaysia are same. We are, driving, wherever we go, there are aircon, and our body temperature tends to be very low. So it helps us to bring it back to at least 36.5 to 37. So when our body temperature is at the optimal range, our body will function optimally. How? By having this vitality of our enzyme. So our enzyme, we have like thousands of enzymes, different enzymes in our body. So when this enzyme activity increase to 50%, it actually helps in our metabolism. Our metabolism, detoxification of our blood and purify for our body and also our blood, and at the same time will improve our immune system. And that is, of course, you get the optimal health. And when you have optimal health, at the same time, your body is also able to break down and remove unnecessary fats. also enhance your nutrient absorption. And that is where we get our beauty. So when you have good health from inside to outside, you naturally will have the beauty. Next is about when you sleep, you probably will have people asking you, is it safe, right? Because this one you use, there's heat, right? And so that means you need electricity. So how, when people was asking you, how is it safe? You tell them, with our mattress topper, you are able to enjoy a luxurious, safe, and comfortable sleep. So what I'm going to share with you is about our smart temperature control. It is actually built double-sided. It's a dual side. So that means it's dual fabric. So why I say it's temperature control. Now, a lot of people, like I already tell you, that most of us are in air condition and our body temperature is low. And if you notice, because I have seen a lot of people, when you shake hand, right, you can feel that most of the time they are actually cold. They have cold intolerance. That means they are very afraid of cold. Their hand, their feet are usually cold. And when usually people with cold, this coldness in their body, they tend to have stiff neck and back pain, and that is me. Okay, I'm speaking about myself. So if you're like me, then or someone like that, then listen up, because with our environment, when our body is consistently in the cold, right, it will, especially for elderly, is no good, because their immune system is very low. So they tend to have common symptoms, like for example, breathing difficulty, or they get sick very easily, flu bugs, so they get a flu very easily. So like I say, they probably have cold hands, cold feet, okay, and also heart attack, and even rhinitis. So sometimes you may think that, hey, it's just a common bout of a flu, but if you realize, it could be sinusitis, whereby their their respiration system and their nose is actually very blocked, is very painful. You need to put a liquid droplet of into your nose to help. So this one is for elderly. But other than that, I think not only elderly, I've seen a lot of cases whereby even young people are also falling sick very easily, having rhinitis, and even mini stroke. Okay, my friend in the late 30s, he has mini stroke, and he took like over a year or two to improve his to get back to able to drive and to walk probably without crutches. Okay, so how does our mattress stopper help with such a like coldness, right? 寒凉的身体, right? Is actually knowing that our heart is protected during sleep. You must be wondering, hey, why has it got to do with our heart? So we have another heart, which is our second heart, is actually our calf of our leg, right? So for people who are unable to sleep at night, they probably have like cramped legs. What happened is it's the muscle, okay? So when you have like heat, you have warmth at your feet, right? It will actually helps pumps up blood back to your heart, okay? Like what you see here, in terms of like traditional Chinese medicine, when they talk about sleep is, they are actually about balancing the yin and yang of our body. So when you have this warm feet, the blood will be able to circulate to our heart. And this is exactly how our mattress stopper, if you look at the right side of our diagram, it shows that our mattress stopper is able to help you do that, help you promote this blood circulation during sleep. So you must be wondering, hey, Pat, I really don't like to sleep in the warm, I sleep in aircon. Okay, I understand. There are people who tell me, but I don't sleep in aircon. Don't worry, our mattress topper has very high breathability. So as you can see here, for people who are always in aircon, okay, sleeping in aircon, like 16 degree, like polar bear, they are so afraid of heat, right? So just to remember, here is a tip. You can actually keep cooler with aircon temperature 26 and above. So that will not harm our body. As you can see here on the left, you can see there are so many, like other than cold hand, cold feet, you probably will have like some other symptoms, okay, that you are facing, like body ache, okay, all these are some of it, okay. So our Soyo technology is able to keep you cool during summer. So how does it help? On the right side, you will see that our mattress topper is moisture wicking. It has great advanced this heat circulation and air ventilation. Now, when we talk about this, here, because poor airflow with excessive heat, right, will give you a very humid environment. And humid environment is not just about uncomfortable feeling, when you sleep. It fosters bacterial growth, like dust mite, allergens, a lot, perspiration, fungus, bacteria. So this advanced circulation and ventilation will help maintain comfort during your sleep and prevent skin infection and unpleasant odor. Okay, I'm going to quickly go. This is for people who you have like question or objection asked because you do not know how to answer them about safety issue. And now here it is. You tell them that our mattress stopper is actually a triple helix layer protection. So what it does is, it is not only is low voltage, no radiation, okay, it's safe, environmental friendly, because it has this insulation. So the important part is insulation. It means that it safeguards against overheating. Okay, when it overheats, it will shut down safely, so that there is no electric current that is flowing inside the mattress stopper. Therefore, prevent electrical issue like leakage or breakage. Yeah, so it is built for durability, right? Okay, so you probably want to take a picture of this in case it is very technical to explain, okay, which I understand. So you have 3 seconds to take a picture. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So the important thing is it actually helps reduce the potential risk and danger of getting electric shock, or even like severe burns, or skin irritation, or even like severe dehydration, especially for elderly people who sleep on those normal mattress stopper that doesn't have any certification, right? So for us, He&Me, you can purchase and sleep with a peace of mind, because we are multinational product. Not just that, over here, you see here, it just tells you that we covers comprehensively all aspects that relates to quality and safety, okay, from design to manufacturing and to other compliance with a global EU standard. So it is also relevant safety measure for also in Malaysia as well, because they have a serum certification. So EU certification means it's actually very recognized and global certified. And most of our patents and certification is available, is for over 80 countries. Okay, lastly, this one. So finally, what if your customer in the end still tells you that, it's expensive? Well, you can do a calculation for them, because what they get is unbelievable value for their health. So as you can see here, so now you must be wondering, so for all so many, the 5 points that I share with you about our wonderful He&Me mattress topper, what if you're going to buy separate, all this separate machine, right? This is exactly how much it's going to cost you. It's about 15,000 Sing dollar. Okay, 50,000 Sing dollar is equivalent to, I don't know, 50,000 ringgit, right? Yeah. But now, just our He&Me topper, okay, I use the maximum, I use the highest one, the king size, right? It's about 7,000. Okay, it's over 7,000. Okay, so now you can see here, if you buy different small machine, okay, you're going to put around your home, okay, even you're going to put one in your bedroom, okay, how small is our Singapore HDB, right? And it will cost you 15,000, but for only half the price, half the cost, you can get our mattress topper, and it's only one, and it looks very nice on your bedroom. And for Malaysian, okay, so I just want to share with you, for Malaysian, the king topper is 24,500, right? Okay, is slightly over 24,000 ringgit. Okay, so it's not that bad. It's really is, I calculated, is just 75 cents every day. It's cheaper than a cup of coffee that you drink at kopitiam. Okay, our mattress topper just offer you multiple benefits, highly versatile and practical for everyone, from young, old, babies, and even pregnant moms, right? Okay. And finally, I just want to share that investing in our own health is actually the wisest choice, because if you look at that, if you are really in bad health, then you have to spend more on a room with the most expensive bed. And I think you can recognize this picture, right? It's not a hotel. Okay, right, it's not a hotel, but it also start with H lah. It's a hospital. So yeah, and that is okay. Before I end this slide, so I have to let you all know that we have this very wonderful lucky, I wouldn't say it's lucky draw, it's like if you can answer 2 of my questions correctly, so we will have lucky winners. You can win this 200 ringgit dollars, which is like Singapore probably slightly less than $70, like $60, right? Okay, so are you ready? So my first question is very easy. Is fill in the blank. Okay, so our Soyo technology helps with good ventilation and circulation to prevent what? What is that? Just fill in the blank. Okay, our Soyo technology helps in ventilation and circulation to prevent ... It's very easy. If you have paid attention, okay, you know the answer. Okay, and yeah, let me see. Okay, yeah. Next one. Okay, good question, good answer. Okay, you can continue. Yes. Okay. Next one, next question. You can continue type the first question answer as well. Okay, no worries. Second question, our mattress topper has this very safe triple helix layer protection to help in which area? Our mattress topper has this safety feature that is triple helix layer protection to help in which area? There's 3 areas that it helps. Okay. If you have taken the picture, you know the answer. It's right at the center. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So you can continue to type your answer, give your answer, okay, because definitely we will have like 2 winners. So yep, and that is all for my training. It's slightly overrun, but I hope it actually brings value to you. You can type all your answer before our PA teacher close the Zoom meeting. So thank you everyone, and I wish you the lucky winner. Bye bye.